But look, Emily, let's turn now to the royal family, because we're hearing that an update on King Charles's health is imminent, that the palace is set to possibly make an announcement soon. What are they likely to say?
Yes, as we know, there have been rumours swirling that the King's health may be deteriorating, that his funeral plans are being updated by his aides. But I'm hearing too that potentially in just a matter of hours, there could be a fresh update from the palace on the King's health. Potentially, this could be showing that the King is on the mend. It could be about his official return to work this summer. Now, of course, there are many events lined up for the summer months. There is Trooping of the Colour, the King's birthday parade, there's Ascot and all the other racing events that go on where royals and the King are expected to be. So fingers crossed this is a positive update on the King's health. And what we could see is some official statement about which events he may or may not be attending. So that's very exciting. So all ears to the ground on this one. Of course, we don't know too much about his cancer diagnosis. The palace haven't told us so far what exactly his diagnosis was, where exactly he is in his treatment journey. So fingers crossed this could be a positive update today.
OK, well, we will stand by for that announcement. Yes, fingers crossed it is good news. And we are, of course, expecting King Charles and Queen Camilla to come to Australia this year. So hopefully that will still go ahead. Now, speaking of the royals, Meghan Markle reportedly snubbed the coronation invitation because, well, Emily, she was apparently unimpressed with the royal family's reaction to those bombshell allegations that she made during her explosive Oprah Winfrey interview. I mean, Emily, what was she expecting? A warm reception from the palace after she accused them of being racist?
I mean, this is quite incredible. What a privilege it is to be invited to the coronation. There is only a handful of people in the grand scheme of the world who get invited to this event. It is such a privilege. And for her to potentially have snubbed this simply because she wasn't happy with the King's response to what was a pretty awful interview, not just rude, but arrogant, dismissive. This woman clearly has no deference, no sense of authority, no sense of duty, no sense of how to communicate with family. This is the royal family. Now, I'm not saying it was not difficult for Meghan Markle. Joining the royal family from the United States, from Canada is no easy feat. There are obviously clear cultural differences, and she clearly feels like she was not heard enough. But seriously, when you go onto international television, into the United States, tell the world that the royal family or someone within the royal family is racist, what really can you expect? Was she expecting some grand statement from the palace? I'm really not sure.
Oh, look, I mean, anything's possible with Meghan. Let's be honest. She rates herself highly enough that she probably was expecting just that, Emily. It's just always one thing after another with Meghan and Harry. Another fascinating day in their lives. Now, look, this one's interesting, and it made news here in Australia because central London was brought to a standstill yesterday after 5 military horses broke free from a routine exercise. But 2, of course, as we're seeing now, charged through the streets, injuring pedestrians, slamming into cars and vans. What do we know now about their condition? Because one of them appeared to be covered in blood.
Yes, these were absolutely incredible scenes. You don't expect to see this in central London, do you? Now, we know that 3 of the horses are absolutely fine, which is fantastic, but 2 remain in a relatively serious condition. As of yesterday, we heard from a government official that 2 have undergone quite serious surgery, including, of course, that white horse with the blood drenched in blood galloping down central London. He's been treated lacerations. But of course, this has all brought up a huge debate here in the UK over whether we should still have military horses, whether it's mistreating the horses, whether they should be doing these kinds of jobs. Everyone seems to have an opinion on whether these horses are being mistreated by virtue of their role as military horses. But it's great to see that 3 of them are absolutely fine. But yes, 2 are in a serious condition. But we're hoping that they will be absolutely fine. But yes, that is Vida, the one who is white with the blood. Very shocking scenes. But thankfully, this is very rare.
Shocking scenes, but fingers crossed they pull through okay. Emily Carver, good to speak with you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.